Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Jeff, and today I'm going to be reacting to a new group to me. They're not new per se, but I've never heard anything from them. I did actually recommend them to our buddy Pops on Block 2. Definitely check out his channel. Another one of my great creator friends. And it was not this song. I think it might have been Discord. But I'm not positive because, like I said, I didn't actually listen to it. I just heard that they were a band within the K-pop space, and him being a former metalhead, I was like, hey, give this a listen. Maybe you like it. I think he did, by the way. But I, again, have not heard of these girls or heard anything from them, I should say. So, first off, I don't know, is this KWER? Is it QWER? Is it queer? I don't know how to pronounce their name. That's already a bad start, but just in case, I'm just gonna not say their name for now until somebody tells me how to pronounce this. But this is their latest comeback, and I wanted to give them a chance here on the channel. Partly because I do like bands, even though you guys don't really hear me react or listen to them very often. But also because I came across, I think it was this song that they were promoting on social media, where they were like having someone come out and yell their confession, their feelings for someone else, either during the filming of the song, like for the video, or maybe it was just for a performance of the song. I'm not positive. But either way, I was like, okay, that sounds like it could backfire. Or it could be really cool. So let me check it out. So welcome, I said I wasn't going to say it, but welcome KWER to the channel. And let's check out TBH. Also, by the way, this song is not really called TBH. That's the English title. This is another one of those songs where I have a feeling the actual Korean title has a much more impactful meaning. If you're not familiar with the acronym TBH, though, it stands for to be honest. So it should be close enough, but we'll see. It's already better art than I can do. Looking out there wistfully. QWER. But do they normally spell it out? They're anime J-poppy. Adorable. The vocals are really cute. Definitely J-pop inspired here. Aww. Oh, she looks like she's gonna cry. Was that a rock? Aww. Aww. Okay, so even though they spell their name out QWER, I think it actually is queer. Now, I wasn't sure, and I didn't want to, commit to it because obvious reasons. I don't want to get canceled. But based on the fact that this is clearly talking about girls confessing for other girls, well, okay, the song itself isn't talking about that, but the video is. Like, this could apply to anybody who's aching to be noticed and wanting to confess their feelings for someone, but really not knowing how or not ready to muster up the courage for it. I've been in that position plenty of times, and unfortunately for me, there's plenty of times where I just didn't do it. But yeah, so pretty positive you actually pronounce their name queer. Or the only other thing I can come up with would be they know that their name is queer, and they were like, well, we might as well, give truth in advertising here in the video. But super cute video, by the way. We'll go back and watch again and break down a couple of things. The message was just super clear here. There's not a ton of symbolism to really delve into, but it's a really fun song. Definitely J-pop inspired. And honestly, so there are some anime that I can think of where this song would be a great transition, like if that anime were to ever get a movie or something like that. For example, Kaguya-sama Love is War. Those had amazing opening intro songs that each season did, and it did have a movie. But I could definitely see this song being the intro song to that as well. There's others, but that one comes to my mind. To a lesser extent, maybe Fruits Basket. But yeah. Anyway, the reason I say to a lesser extent, for those of you who actually somehow got that Fruits Basket reference, is because it's not actually designed to be a romance anime. It's more of a slice of life with Chinese zodiac animals. Yeah. Anyway, but there is a romance element to it. All right, let's go back and watch again. And yeah, we'll just appreciate it, even if there's not a whole lot to break down. All right, so we've got this girl, and she's crushing on one of her classmates, basically. And we saw her at the end, of course. But also we see the image where she's like, looking at her with the pencil and like trying to get the proportions right so she can draw a perfect picture. They're also adorable. So, is she writing a song here? Is that what this is about? It must be, because I recognize the notes, but I don't recognize, obviously, the writing. So by this point, we find out later she's already drawn the picture and she's gonna stuff it in the locker, right? But she's imagined the moment where she finally gets the courage to say hello 1,000 times, but she can't do it. She turns around, she leaves. I like this too. It's like he's teaching about I was going to say the science, but more like the math behind love, right? We've got like the proportions on the graph of a heart. I'm sure there's some other stuff here. Yeah, over here it says love. You just can't see the E. But yeah, this feeling of you really want to tell someone how you feel and you can't bring yourself to do it. Maybe you give little hints, and she even says at some point in the song, like, I wish you could take a hint or something like that. Little true story about myself way back when I was married. Before we started dating, I had this same type of feeling. And we even get a part here towards the end, I think, where they talk about feeling sick because they want to say something, but it's just like they can't, and they're not sure if they should. What's the reaction going to be? Are they going to be rejected? All this stuff, and all those conflicting feelings that you feel. I experienced that, and the girl that I eventually married, and of course we're not together anymore, but I finally got the courage to tell her, not vocally though. I sent her a Facebook message. And I had to go to work that night. And I was so sick, literally, at how she was going to respond. I could not make it through my shift. I was so actually ill. I had to go home from work early. And when I got home, she had responded. And it turned out she did feel the same way. And obviously it was like a big weight off my chest. I felt so much better. But just the whole not knowing, like even if I had come home and been rejected, right? It would have been bad, but at least I would have known and I would have moved on. But that sickening feeling of finally overcoming your fears and putting yourself out there and not knowing how someone's going to respond. Yeah, I've been there. So not that anybody's asking, but I can relate to this song. Yeah, I'm not ready. I've rehearsed it all this time in my head, but I'm not ready to say it. All you need is QWER. Now this desire is like bubbling out, like they can't hold it back. So they find joy just in wondering, because what if they do say no? Right? Then all of that fantasy you built up in your head is just gone. Aww. Practiced in front of the mirror. Not ready yet. There was a rock there. Wait, hold up. We're interviewing different classmates and a rock. She's getting the courage, right? She practiced. Now, I'm torn between saying or not. It's making him feel sick. Take a hint already, like I've been trying to show you. Now she's finally done it. She's gonna say it. And can you blame her? Look at her. That she's adorable. And now the other girl's like, don't say it, because I feel like that for you. Now we're getting a glimpse back in time to when she finished the picture. I won't say it twice, so hear me right now. I can only do this once. 좋아해. Hold on, what is that in Hangul? Because I hear it all the time, and I need to know how to say this when I go to Korea. Let's see. Joa? Hey. Okay, well, that was easy enough. And then she gets the artwork. But does she feel the same? I'm not sure if that look was her, like, oh wow, or if it was like, what is this? Or if it was like, hey, she does feel the same way. Like, I don't know what she was trying to communicate with that facial expression. Hopefully, for the sake of our protagonist there, she feels the same. Or maybe if you're on the other girl's team, hopefully she doesn't, so that our other girl can be happy. I don't know. I don't know. But, oops. wrong button. I was trying to hit the go back to full cam and forgot I was on this. Alright, so that was the reaction for QWER's T.B.H. Again, I'm positive that the Korean title actually doesn't translate to TBH, so I'm curious what it does mean. I'll have to look it up or someone will have to tell me. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. It's definitely not the typical sound that we get, especially in K-pop. Like I said, it's very J-pop inspired. But again, super fun, super cute. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I did. All right, guys, get out of here. I'll catch you for the next one.